Hello, thank you, and welcome back to the third episode of our mix tutorial and production tutorial. But actually, now it's all about the mixing thing. I showed you my productions or how I go about with the production in Cubase. But when I play out live, I use Ableton because it's a very nice program to drop in a lot of audio, have a good oversight, and do the live mix. And I do the live mix on an APC40 because it's a big unit. The downside is I need to switch between the sends all the time, but it's robust and stuff, and I like it. I put it this way. I get a lot of questions from the people, why do you put it that way? So people can see my hands live when I'm doing, and they can see twisting the knobs. They have the nice lights. So to show you how it goes, I'll just well, let's just go.
Ajaja ami father, Ajaja ami brother, Ajaja ami father, Ajaja ami brother. Jah do everything for me, and this life He create this universe. Oh yeah, yeah. Ajaja ami brother, 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 brother,
So yeah, you get the drift. That's what I do live, and I play around. But I want to show you a little bit how is my setup made of. I've got like 8, because it's limited. You only have like 8 channels. So how are my channels built up? Of course, in the center, I have my bass line. So let's take it back from top. I have the bass line. And then next to the bass line, I have the kick. So, because to me, it's like a lot of energy if you can just show the kick and take everything down or just kick. So I have the bass line, then I have the rest of the drums, which is basically hi-hats, snare with toms and drum rolls, everything goes in between. So I can still do the splashes, but if you sort of want to have focus and only put a delay on the snare, then you have to time it well. So that's one of the things. Then next up you have percussion. So basically all the percussion are in there. Sometimes I will put like a tambourine or a shaker or whatever in with the kick, because if I use one of these knobs, I can take away the high end or take away the low end. So sometimes something is added here just to give me a little bit more flexibility, but in the most cases it's all percussion just here and all drums here. So that's for the rhythm section. And then, what we also sometimes call rhythm is the chops, which are on channel 5. Usually just the piano bang and the guitar grouped together, because you can like make a nice swoop. And then I have like one channel, which are the vocals. If I play like live with Marija and the Moonshine Horns, then Marija's vocal will still come in here and the Moonshine Horns. So let's take it from top. These are the horns. But in a live setup, the horns will not be played here. They come in live, but at the same time, I've grouped it that way that I can show you. You can like change the input and put it into monitoring. So the horns will come in there, and I can dub the horns live. So then the vocal horns, and then we'll have one left. It's channel 6. And that's all the rest. So in this case, it's like a picking guitar, it's a clavinet going there, and it's an organ shuffle that should be in there. Or is the organ here? Actually this time around I put the organ shuffle also in channel 5. I don't always do that, mostly it's here, but I probably did that because already a lot of organ and picking going on right there. So to get to the full spectrum again, percussion, drums without the kick, bass line, chops, in this case with the organ shuffle, all the rest, which is this picking guitar, clavinet, sometimes something melodic, whatever, then the horns, and the vocal. And let's take a little bit low just to show you. Then I have 3 effects going on. I have like a delay, which is used for all delay. I change the delay time, I'll show you in a bit. And then I have a what? Oh. So so that's the delay I do, and here I do the feedback on the delay. I can show you maybe inside of Ableton. You can see. So if I switch it up here, you can see the feedback is going up. So love him to your heart and soul. So and this knob here right now, it's sort of, I marked it so I can have all sort of delays time. So I have 1/8, I have triplets, I have 1/8 dotted, I have 1/4, and then I have 1/4 dotted, and that way I can. And then the next instance I can take it like really short. So that's one of the things I do. And then on that, on top, I've got the option to, if I have the delay. So, this one will lock the delay, and here I take it down a little bit in volume because sometimes it might get too much, but it can be nice in a heavy dub to just have the delay hang there, so it's just hanging there. But I can also add some reverb onto that so that you can give it some atmosphere, you know. So let's take it away for a moment. For instance, I go for a 1/8 dotted delay, and then I go. Then it's nice to add some of the reverb to that to give it a little bit more gloominess, or it's just something. The controls here are limited, but it's just to give me something, you know. So that's what I have for the delay and the control that I have over the delay, basically. Then next up in the channels is I need to switch here, and then I go to the spring reverb, which I'll show you here. It's like the spring box from PSP, which is a nice one. And I can I have 2 choices that I have. One here, or I have 3 choices to be honest. I have like the basic spring, and I can change the length of the spring. But I can put a filter on top, which is like a little bit of simulation of the Tubby's filter, and then you can go in As this one is the Melda EQ. There's a nice tutorial on the internet on how to work with that and how to set it up, so look it up. I think Jazz Servant is the profile from the guy on YouTube who kind of made that explanation how you set it up. So go and search it. So let's take it back. Then, for instance, has the filtering, but I also have the phaser, which is used a lot in reggae, of course, is that I put a phaser in front. I don't have a lot of control, but I sort of made the frequency on the knob so that you can like make it like as if you're the underwater effect, like Lee Perry uses a lot. Or I can change it to a different type of filtering, which also works really well on the snare. So it's to give me some choices. It's not a lot, but they're enough. So those are some options, and then I have a third delay, which is a plate. I'm going to show you with a different track. The one you previously heard was Linville Thompson, released on DUBWAVE Records, Jaja Adi Father. Go check it out. It's still out there if you want it, or you can probably still find it. And this one is called Epic, which is just a horns track, so there is nothing, in this case, on the vocal side. But I want to show you because it's a little bit more of a digital track. And for that, I have this plate reverb. So in this case, I kind of did different. I put the kick and the hi-hat together, so to have the snare just solo, because it's a really heavy snare and works really well with the plate reverb. Let me show you. So I have the Valhalla plate, and whatever I set up for that is like you can make it like enormously huge. Also works really well on the chop in this case. And this is a space modeler, and I did some like the same knob that I use for the phaser, because I'm not using the phaser at that moment, is used to modulate the space modeler. So I bring in the spring next to the plate, and that way you can make some nice dimensions. And then there is one last thing that I have, that is like the distorted bass. Take it out with the delay. Yeah. So I would like to thank everybody that got me here, everything to the years, all the opportunities I got, the people that support me, the people that like my music, that buy my music, that come to the sessions. We've got a lot of nice dances this summer. We play at Couleur Café, we've got the Wadada Festival, we go into Rasta Plus, so come and check it out. I like to thank these two guys here from DUBWAVE. You haven't seen them in the picture, maybe they should jump in front of the camera, but anyway, for the assistance for doing this. Thank you to Reggae Geel for kickstarting the event to here, and so I hope you all enjoy this one, and if this works out, maybe we can do some more tutorials in the future for you to check out. Till next time.